OK, I'll give up. Where have you hidden them?
We've got a visitor.
Morning.
My day on the floor, once a month, whether I like it or not.
And we got lucky. What are the chances?
Fair to middling, I'd say.
Well, will you like what you see?
Shall we?
To paraphrase someone or other, AAU is another country. We do things differently here. Still on Africa time, Dr. Baby? As I was saying, this is our rapid assessment bay. Obs, bloods, initial investigations all happen here. 15 minutes max, then it's decision time. Anything to add, Mr. Griffin?
Just that we're all behind you. It's a great initiative. A real team effort. If you'll excuse me.
The punter, or do you prefer client?
What about patient?
Ooh. He or she is then either referred on or transferred to one of our treatment areas, freeing the bay up for the next one. It's all pretty simple, really.
Sounds it. Can't wait to see it in action.
You will. I mean, it's never usually this quiet.
Oh. She said the Q word. We never say the Q word. Saying the Q word brings the world down on our heads. The disco spin is the only known cure.
You did that just because I said quiet.
Oh, dear. The power of the spin is strictly limited, so please don't say it again.
For all our sakes.
Is she really doing it?
Checking up, snooping around, take your pick. Question is, who tipped her off?
Oh, give you one guess.
Whilst I think we're in total agreement.
Oh, she seems all right, though. For a CEO.
Oh, no. Classic smiling death. You don't see the knife till there's blood on the floor.
Don't you think that's just a little bit paranoid?
Oh, so you haven't heard the story?
She sacked her own father?
It's a family firm. She'd been to business school. He asked for her help. So darling Jane restructured and decided Daddy was the weakest link.
Wow.
I think it was what they call a hostile takeover.
Huh. Our system works.
Yes.
We've got nothing to worry about.
Well, maybe, but if I want to persuade her to support the night ops, we need to be cooking with gas today. No slip-ups, no mistakes, no surprises. Treatment room.
Can't you just remove it?
Mr. Prince has a 6-inch stiletto in his precardium. Could be sitting in lung, pericardium, even myocardium. Question is, how did it get there?
It was me. I did it.
It's not her fault. I asked her to.
To stab you?
No. No, we have an arrangement.
Jeff is my client. He likes to be walked on.
It's my peccadillo.
Obviously not your wife's.
It happens. Ask your husband.
Right, I'll call theatres. We're going to need 8 of own egg, an echo, and 5 sets of crossed fingers.
So it's okay?
For a man with a shoe in his left ventricle, yes.
She can stay with me, right?
If that's what you want.
Yeah.
The horde's just ahead. Shall we see your famous system at a stretch?
The Q word. Today of all days, someone had to say the Q word. So where are they off to this time, Margaret?
Breathe.
Ooh, all right for some, eh? Tut-tut. You start the nebs and get a chest x-ray?
No problem.
One of your regulars?
Yeah, chronic bronchitis. Not fit to fly, so whenever her family go on holiday, they dump her here for 2 weeks. Longer if the flight's delayed.
You do realise an acute medical bed costs this hospital £430 a day.
We like to call it real life.
So if I could place her?
We would be forever in your debt.
Sounds like a challenge. A bit like your other proposal, operating at night. Certainly original.
Oh, yes, and very necessary. Have you seen the figures?
I have read it. Doing it would mean staff operating after hours for no extra pay.
Yes,
It takes quite a boss to inspire that kind of team spirit.
well, they're lucky they've got one then. Excuse me. And fill him up with colloids.
And if he doesn't stop bleeding?
A little faith, a lot of factor VIII. Keep me informed.
Okay. Good job she spoke up for herself.
Tape.
Think that'll hold it?
In Uganda, we learned how to improvise.
In Holby, we do try not to.
It seems to me Dr. Ababy is simply thinking on her feet.
Then in Kampala, we trust.
Mr. Prince, we will have to contact your next of kin.
No. This has to stay between you and me. Patient confidentiality. I know my rights.
I'm going to go. Call your wife, Jeff.
Oh, the ladder, wait there!
Hey,
Oh, she's dead! Let go!
You! Sit still. Sit still, you pathetic little worm. Better. Now you will do as I say. What are the rules?
I do as you say, mistress.
Good. I'm leaving. Then this little slug will call the dreadful, overbearing and ungrateful Daily Mail reading harridan he had the misfortune to marry. Or he'll answer to Miss Lalana.
Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins, please.
It's our safe word.
I want you, not her. I want Mary Poppins.
Right. Let's get that echocardiogram for Mary Poppins' friend here.
Jane, his wife has a right to know.
And he has a right to his patient confidentiality.
How would you feel?
We have to respect his wishes, end of story.
And if he dies?
We just have to make sure he doesn't, won't we?
Maybe I should tell Jill. You know, everything. What if something happens?
You're going to be fine.
Is that an order?
I thought we weren't playing that game anymore.
And there's the effusion. Looks like we are into the myocardium, right? This patient needs to be anesthetic. Let's get these tapes up to Connie. She'll send as soon as she's reviewed them. And you will be safe in her exquisitely manicured hands.
Think he's going to die?
No. He's stable. With the right operation, he's got every chance.
Which means he'll come back. My regulars pay my rent.
Is that all he means to you?
Clients like Jeff, they get attached. They imagine things, feelings which aren't there. It's all part of the fantasy.
And you did nothing to discourage him, right?
You can think what you like about me.
Believe me, I am.
I've said my piece. You've both got your orders. Now don't call her.
Okay, I give up. Where are you hiding them?
Open it.
Ah, Mr. Bond. This British ingenuity knows no bounds. Well, enjoy it while you can. It will be your last.
Do you expect me to smoke, Mr. Durant?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Landing about now.
Well, Beether's not all it's cracked up to be. Just let us stand, see, and all the sex you can eat.
Don't forget the pills. Better than ever, apparently. So, who's the stuffed blouse?
Our Lord and Mistress, keeping her beady eye on yours truly.
Been a bad boy.
Would you have me any other way?
Oh, you look after your regulars, Mr. Durant.
Most of them. Can't you smoke any quicker?
I'm savouring it. Well, even a decrepit old burden like me deserves a little guilty pleasure.
Burden? Their loss is our gain. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, no plans.
Fancy a drink, just you and me?
Long as it's a pina colada. I'm very partial to pina coladas.
Then it's a date.